Ladies and gents, welcome back. Food security has now become a household phrase around the world with events like what's happening in Ukraine or what you see happening in the Netherlands, where farmers are in upheaval over agricultural limitations due to climate change expectations by global elites. These same implementations, these same regulations are coming across all the nations of the world, at least the ones controlled by particular global elite groups. Now, one thing that hit my inbox recently was this image of the North Farm Training Institute, and this is from the Northwest Territories here in Canada. And this is a post that went out, looks like, on Facebook. Turns out we're not allowed to sell our produce to our communities on our own farm. Last Saturday, our farm stand on our own property was shut down by the government. The Northwest Territories has made the selling of food from farmers direct to the people illegal now in the Northwest Territories. The public is only allowed to buy food from producers who have government permission through a government permitting program. We still want to continue to share our produce with the people in our community, especially in a community that is already struggling with food insecurity and access to fresh and healthy food, and especially in times like this when food shortages are on the horizon. And food shortages are on the horizon, and we have plenty of proof for that all around, whether it's producers around North America that are mysteriously catching fire. That's been a trend happening in the past year, but also with food production being ramped down by government decree when it comes to processes that they're not allowed to use fertilizers, and they're trying to remove fertilizers, or at least 30%, some up to 50%, depending on the region of the world, where for the sake of ecology, they're reducing fertilizers, and we're seeing that here in Canada as well. Now, I don't just take images like this at face value. What I want to do is I want to go right directly to the post, and I found that post here from the Northern Farm Training Institute. And I did check to make sure, this is actually an organization, and I'll get into their website here in a minute, but I'm going to get to the actual post. So this post is accurate, and it says exactly what it says, and this was posted on July 28th in Hay River, Northwest Territories. But the post actually continued on from where it's cut off in the image that's floating around online. After saying that food shortages are on the horizon. So starting today, this is a permanent farm stand located at the entrance of the NFTI, Northern Farm Training Institute, right by the highway, where you can pick up farm fresh eggs and organically grown vegetables every day, picked fresh every morning, and freshly baked sourdough bread on Saturdays. That sounds fantastic, actually. We're offering the food as a gift, and we do accept donations. So they're not allowed to sell anything because of this government decree that says they're not permitted, because there's a new program. You have to have a special permit to sell food to local people. I mean, farmers markets have been a staple of our country for the entire time our country's been around. A lot of people buy directly from farmers. This is not an unusual thing. We are offering food as a gift, and we do accept donations. Take what you like, but please leave enough for others. We stock up every morning. Thanks to everyone who's supporting us. And I love seeing these honor stands all around. We have these honor stands in my region. You just have to go to the outskirts where the city people don't go, because unfortunately, where what our colloquial people call cityots tend to frequent, these things get ransacked. So these are like local community-esque things. So we call them honor stands because of the honor system. Take what there's nobody there manning these stands. But the post continues. North Farm Training Institute continues on after this. Everyone, please also remember NFTI is an educational-based effort to help us fully understand how to restore our personal food independence. And having this come to light exactly at this time with such a serious global food crisis happening, I personally feel is rather important. And I would agree to the author of this. Looks like there's 1.6 thousand comments, 8.6 thousand shares, 5.2 thousand reactions on this post. I don't frequent Facebook, but I got on here to verify that this was an actual post and that this was actually happening. Also, Northern Farm Training Institute, thank you to everyone who is responding and being so supportive with sharing. There is a powerful interview I just watched. Yes, I was just finished watching. Yes, some would say also extremely provocative, and that would be the post by Jordan Peterson he interviewed Michael Yon. I recommend everyone go watch this. Here's a little snippet from the beginning of this.
We're going to see a lot of starvation, and of course, this leads to pandemic. We'll have real pandemics. Because again, when you have many people starving, first of all, they start migrating and eating things they don't normally eat, and their immune systems are depressed. Anyway, bottom line is, every time you get big famines, you get big pandemics.
Well, good. Then we can lock everybody. Then we can lock everybody down again, eh? That'd be real fun. We can lock everybody down again, like they did in Shanghai, and then we can disrupt the supply chains even more, and then we can starve a bunch more people, and maybe we will settle out with 600 million people and have a sustainable planet, you know, with all those 600 million people living in the ashes and the skeletons.
So that's a clip from Jordan Peterson's interview with Michael Yon. Definitely go check that out. But let's get into the Farming Institute here. The NFTI is a North Farm Training Institute in Hay River, Northwest Territories. I've never been to the Northwest Territories. I would love to see what it's like up there. It's a part of the country I've always wanted to travel to, never had the opportunity to. Here you can download their 2021 program schedule here. I don't see anything for 2022. There must be on their website somewhere. They're clearly still in operation. The Northern Farm Institute is an experiential farm school that provides immersive training aimed to empower people through local food. We support a vibrant, regenerative landscape while building productive local farms and thriving, resilient communities. We do research consulting and custom courses, as well as our scheduled classes. And then they have this thing about their COVID program, because of COVID restrictions programs. Training and service. Build your skills to become a successful northern farmer through our flexible and diverse training program. Access consultation services to guide your farm or training programs. Research and development. NFTI is a leader in northern food system planning and design. Check out some of our current projects in soil development, regenerative agriculture, waste reduction, and climate change mitigation. Discover Farm Campus. Our diverse farm school is located in a 260-acre property along the Hay River, and greenhouses, gardens, classrooms, accommodation, and cows, pigs, sheep, goats, poultry, rabbits, and more. I'm getting more and more interested in this myself. My wife got into farming a few years ago, and I've recently started getting interested in this. We have our own little farm in the backyard. We do what we can. We don't have that much space, but we do what we can with the space that we have. Now, there is a donation link on their website, and I would encourage people to go help support these people. If you have what you can, get over there and donate, because people that are fighting for the right cause, you definitely want to lend your support if you have anything to give. But that's all I've got for you on this story here this morning. I wanted to look into it a bit, and I'd love for anyone from this organization to try to reach out to me. Maybe we can have a chat on the channel. I would love to hear from you guys. If anyone knows anyone that's part of the North Farm Training Institute. Please reach out to me. I'd love to have you on and talk more about this. But I wanted to make sure that this was a legitimate thing before sharing it out, because yes, a lot of things get shared on the internet, and well, not all of it's true. So I double checked and made sure that this was actually a true statement from a true organization. It is, in fact. So you can feel free to go and share that image out if you see it on social media. Share this video out if you care to at that. But always make sure to hit that like button. It helps the algorithmic gods do their thing and share this video out on their own. Also, leave a comment in the comment section down below. That also helps. And I love to hear what you guys have to say on these subjects. But anyway, we'll see you guys in the next video. Keep on trucking.